Good morning, everyone. So what we will be discussing in this section are healthy coping skills. My name is Ms. Darlene. I'm the school social worker. Here I am with my husband, practicing a healthy coping skill, which I will go into more detail in case you haven't heard of this concept before. It's something that I love to do, which is being in nature, being able to exercise, and just being in a calm place. So, my role as a school social worker is to help students get connected to mental health services. I also provide social emotional support, therapeutic services. I'm also there to assist in moments of crisis, and I can be the bridge between home life, family life, your community, and school. Because the most important part is you as a student. If you're feeling well, then you will do well in school. And when something isn't going well for you, then it's important to be able to let us know so that we can help you and support you in the best way possible. I will be at Brookhurst on Mondays, Tuesdays, and every other Friday. The way that you would get referred to me is through your school counselor or even your assistant principal. So they would be the ones to make that referral to me as your school social worker. So before we go into what are healthy coping skills, I first want us to think about what are emotions. So your feelings and your emotions are all valid experiences. So I want you to think about a time that you felt really happy and excited. It was probably because you went through something, a very positive experience. So something that made you feel good. So that was a guide to what's happening in your environment, right? Or maybe you got really good news about something. In the same way, whenever you're experiencing any negative emotions, it could also be a guide to help you understand more about yourself. And emotions are something that you can also feel in your body. It's a physiological experience, so it's very physical. Many times people think that you only feel experiences in your mind, or you only feel emotions in your mind, but you actually can feel many emotions within your body. The mind and the body are all connected. So I want you to keep in mind just exactly how your body feels in certain moments of happiness, of sadness, excitement, worry, anger. These are all very valid experiences that can help you better understand what you need, what you're struggling with, and how your needs are being met. So I want you to take a moment to think about your emotions. And now, using this feelings chart, I want you to think about whether maybe there's a different to describe how you feel today. And if you can take a moment and maybe read through the emotions, maybe even look at the expression on the faces and see if you can identify with these emotions. And I want to encourage you to keep trying to use different words to describe how you feel. Okay. So now let's go to healthy coping skills. So how do they relate to emotions? What is what does what we do have to do with how we feel? It actually has a lot to do with how we feel. What we do in our day to day determines a lot how we take care of ourselves. So it's important to focus on what you can control. And before I go more into healthy coping skills, I just want to let you know that healthy coping skills are basically the way you deal with your feelings. So when you are feeling upset, when you are angry, remember these are valid feelings. The difference is how we react to these feelings. So if you're upset and you're angry, that's okay. The difference is how you respond or react to that emotion. So let's say you were upset or angry um, at your sibling or at your parent about something, um, and you reacted in a way that maybe you didn't mean to. Maybe next time, think about what could I do with this feeling instead? What if I start writing about it? Or what if I go for a walk? or take some deep breaths, or listen to music. Those are healthy coping skills. So I want to remind you that there's always different ways you can deal with those feelings. So something you can do that's really important during this time as we're dealing with this pandemic is to create a routine for yourself. So being able to get 7 to 9 hours of sleep each day. Remember to wake up like as if you were going to school, brush your teeth, eat some breakfast, which is super important. They say it's the most important meal of the day. Do your homework, maybe help around the house, do some chores. So try to keep your mind active. It's extremely important so that you don't allow time for negative thoughts to come into your mind. Also, incorporating exercise. Exercise helps you develop very healthy chemicals in your mind that can help you deal with your feelings in a much more positive way. And remember to also filter and limit how much social media you're consuming each day. And also the news. There's so much going on in the world today, and it's important to take care of your mental and your emotional energy because it can get really exhausting. And remember, you're the most important person to take care of. Remember to stay connected. Social distancing doesn't mean social isolation. So even though we're apart from each other, it doesn't mean we have to be socially isolating. There's so many ways to stay connected. And overall, I think we should start using the word physical distancing because it reminds us that we can be still socially connected, just not physically connected at the moment. So remember to make phone calls to your friends, text them, ask them how they're doing. Maybe you call your cousins, your aunts, uncles, your grandparents, anyone that you feel is important for you. It's important to ask people how they're doing right now. And then they'll ask you how you're doing, and that will also make you feel good. So more healthy coping skills would be like incorporating something fun into your day. I know we're limited right now, but get creative and be flexible. Listen to music, watch a movie, draw your feelings, write about your feelings, maybe help your parents with cooking or baking. Surprise them by reorganizing your belongings. Visualize the calm place, read a book, practice deep breathing, practice mindfulness, maybe even learn a TikTok dance. Think of what you're grateful for and get some fresh air and stretch your body or do some yoga. I hope you all find these things helpful and you continue practicing them as much as possible. They will help you as you continue your journey as a Spartan and then throughout life in general. So if you have any questions, you're welcome to email me. My email is dasilva_d@auhsd.us. It's at the very first slide. And if you ever need any help or support, we're here to help you in any way possible. Thank you, and I hope you have a great day.